Hello, guys. Welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love and appreciate you guys so much. It's a lovely Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday morning right here. It's WIZKID season. It's WIZKID o'clock. Starboy, Machala season. The More Love, Less Ego. Big Lala, of course, is not missing in this whole series of action film here and there. In London, the UK. Yeah, UK is still London. Yes, I know. US, Canada, everywhere is Starboy season. More Love, Less Ego, October 29th. But before then, Apple Music event, Big Lala, that happened yesterday. On social media, everyone is still talking. What exactly is it with this event that everyone is talking about?
Well, it was something that got the whole of social media going.
It choke, like it really choke.
It choke, and then even up to this morning, people are still raving about it. The guys who were live in attendance, they gave a nice account of what went down, and they've completely made. For example, me now, if I was doubting that More Love Legacy was going to come out in October or not, now I'm less doubtful. I'm more believing that something's going to happen. And yeah, I think it was a great night. And to the guys who were there who gave a detailed account of what went down.
Yeah.
And some even went as far as sneaking their phones in because it looked like it was really private.
Yeah, it was tight. They had to tell everybody to drop their phones. Big Lala, I have a lot of agenda, more like points from this event. First of all, let's talk about the celebrities that attended this event. It was more like the who, is who of the Niger British entertainment scene, those guys who have the power, the shakers and movers and everything. WIZKID does have the star power pool. Don't you think so?
Well, like I said, I mean, you can't doubt Wiz. You cannot discount him, especially when it comes to UK. It looks like UK or perhaps London will not get enough of him because from the clips I saw from Adeshope when he was getting to the venue, the long queues, it was mind blowing. It just shows that amazing. London day for WIZKID. I mean, a Starboy day for WIZKID for them. London the day for WIZKID.
Day for WIZKID.
Yeah, you can't say anything. You can't say anything. When it comes to Wiz and London, please just keep short. You can't you can't say bad about it. But yeah, it was a good film.
Naomi Campbell, Skepta, Jada P was there as well. There was Winnie Harlow, the lady that appeared, in one of his videos as well. Quite a lot of celebrities and a lot of Twitter. I mean, there's a tweet here. Someone saying, "If I ever doubted WIZKID's star power." I mean, when WIZKID seemed like his peers have around him, they've surpassed him. It just comes up with some sort of, more like a screamer. When someone is losing, or is drawing and everything, and it needs that late screamer and everything. WIZKID has done it again. Quite a lot of people are talking about this event, and of course, there's another thing on the agenda. There's a song actually called Balance that WIZKID dropped or something like it premiered on that. Now, people are saying WIZKID needs to drop that one immediately.
Well, I mean, that seems to be the song that a lot of people have talked about. I would have wished I was there to have witnessed this. Unfortunately, I wasn't. And it looks like it was a big deal to be there yesterday. Yes, balance. People are raving about balance, and people like us who haven't even heard it, we're anticipating it really well. So
Big Lala and a couple of surprises as well. Guest appearances. There's Travis Scott on this album. There's Don Toliver on this album. There's Roddy Ricch on this album. There is Era Star on this album. There's Naira Marley on this album.
Yeah, apparently
Banton on this album.
3 songs. 3 songs yesterday. Ayasta.
Yeah.
Apparently she performed 3 songs yesterday.
Wow.
It's crazy. WIZKID gave, I won't want to say gave Ayasta a platform, but it was huge for her.
Amazing.
I think that moment yesterday is very huge for Ayasta because she had initially said things like, she didn't really realize, she didn't know how big her music was outside of the country because when she performs outside of the country, she doesn't get the same vibes as in Nigeria.
Yeah,
that's a big boost for her. And then
it is.
I think Wiz, according to the reviews I saw, Wiz left on stage to perform 2 songs, and they performed the song that they had to get on the album.
And then Rush.
Yeah, and she performed Rush.
The Rush.
At this junction, I want to shout out to Adeshokwe Olajide, because it looks, watching his review made it look like I was actually there.
Shout out to Shopsidu, yeah. Amazing guy.
Shopsidu gave a detailed account
amazing
of
guy
events.
Right there. Amazing guy.
Yeah, amazing guy. He spilled all the tea. He didn't have he didn't have his phone on him inside. Yeah. But he gave a detailed account of what happened.
Amazing.
And then he said he lost his earphones. Oh, they do. Shopsidu, I'm really sorry that you lost your earphones. Yeah, no worry. But he go work. He say he don't go work for that person, but he go work. No worries.
now, the Apple Music thing, we discussed about this thing before, even the event, and we said it was going to live up to its billing. It seemed like everyone actually, it was not a case of WIZKID FC in Nigeria saying, you guys in UK, give us this thing. Why are you hiding this event now? It was a closed door event. Devices were taken from the guys and everything. Everyone submitted their devices. Don't come in with your phones.
Some people smuggled in.
But some people still smuggled this whole thing in. But it seemed like it was really, really an amazing event. Big Lala, even, some journalists in Nigeria are saying, Omo, if I ever doubted WIZKID, this only confirms that More Love, Let's Go, the album is coming. Big Lala, does this give credence to this album? Does this make this album the more, anticipated for and all of that?
Of course. This whole event was geared towards the More Love, Let's Go.
Yeah.
It's clear right now. It's certain, that album will be dropped this year.
Yeah,
I've said in the past that I'm not seeing any clear. All these Instagram announcements, I don't take them. I take them with a pinch of salt. I don't take them serious. But this, you can see that there's been a single release. There's been a high-profile collaboration with Apple Music for this private listening or private concert per se. Instead of performing songs off the new album before serenading the fans with his old songs. It is clear as night and day that album is locked and loaded. There's no changing. It's going to be released.
Definitely.
And all this is all part of the PR package of what this making people anticipate the album, and it's still planning from WIZKID and his team, and they are doing the right things at the moment.
Talking about the team, Adeshokwe Olajide, and a couple of people were saying, WIZKID's team, there's just this grace, on his head and everything. This guy just knows how. Like, London loves WIZKID. Everyone loves WIZKID. Starboy Day for everyone. And now Fireboy DML, Miss Banks, and a couple of other guys were at the event as well. Are you surprised that Fireboy is not on the album?
See, the amount of people on that album, the lineup already is scary. At this juncture, at this juncture, you cannot say, oh, this one should have been something. Let us even hear the album first before we start talking about
who should have been on the album.
Who didn't make it or who made it. Imagine Naira is going to be on that album. Since when?
Bro,
this takes you back to Wiz at the O2 and bringing on Naira. You would have thought that there would have been a track with these guys because it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time.
But Naira is just making a Wiz album right now.
I kind of have a feeling. New album. Yeah, I kind of have a feeling that Naira track is so good that WIZKID just could not drop it.
They have been recorded how many years ago?
Yes, but he just could not drop it. Like, he couldn't drop it out of the album to say, the song must have, must mean something to him, because we can't say Naira Marley is having a great year, but despite that, WIZKID is still saying Naira Marley is going to be on my album, the More Love, Let's Go. It's crazy. And we really cannot wait for what Naira and Wiz are going to bring to the table. Now, Big Lala, October 29th is almost here. Apple Music event has come and gone. The hype is still very much going and all of that. What exactly should WIZKID do next after this?
Don't forget that that's not the only thing he's done. They've also secured the WSG arena.
Yeah,
that's locked and loaded. So what this means is Wiz has dropped a new single. Wiz had a private listening live session or live concert,
with Apple Music, the first for Nigerian
with Apple
artists.
Music. And don't forget that yesterday's session has been recorded. It's going to be made available to the public. I think when the album's out, people are still. That's another asset they have there in pushing the product that they have.
Yeah.
Who's going to drop the album? Who's going to perform parts of the album at WSG? He's done more than, I don't say that should be the end, but they're still going to roll out more stuff from now, which is 28 till 30 days or 31 days from now. You're still going to see more things unravel about Wiz. We've seen so much. It looks like we're now on the road to Made in Lagos. Sorry, my bad.
More love, less ego.
My bad. We're now on the road to More Love, Less Ego album. Yeah. It is certain on the 29th. I'm believing it right now, and I hope I will be.
For the first time, Big Lala is saying, I believe WIZKID.
I'm believing it is 29th. I believe that he's going to drop it now. So, yeah.
Anyways, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. WIZKID, of course, at the Apple Music event yesterday. Amazing. It was a crazy event. A lot of people say, you know what? I went for that event. I was sure what I was going to get, and I got exactly what I anticipated for. That is very rare in these days. People get disappointed when they go for, meetings and concerts and everything. But this time around, WIZKID delivered as usual. London fans had a swell time. Of course, we know that the album is coming October 29th. More Love, Less Ego. Of course, the features on there. There's Roddy Ricch, there's Travis Scott, there's Naira Marley. There's Naira Marley, there's Ayra Starr on that album. There's Buju Banton, of course, and quite a couple of other people as well. Shout out to PTJ, of course, the DJ Tunes, a couple of other guys that worked on that particular album.
Yesterday. I was saying this is going to be live session. There's going to be DJ Tunes.
Yeah.
It was a live session, but DJ Tunes had a part to play yesterday, according to what I've seen. Yeah. And shout out to DJ Tunes. I think he really killed it. Yeah.
Definitely. Guys, let's have your thought. What exactly do you think about the event? Is the album worth waiting for? Is it worth the hype right now? What exactly is WIZKID up to? How did WIZKID break the internet so much yesterday, which is still even happening right now? Put your comment down below. We'll see you guys on the very next one. Watch out for the More Love, Let's Go, the album, October 29th, 2022. According to Big Lala, on this one, he truly believes and he feels nothing is going to change. Shout out to Big Wiz on that one. We'll see you guys on the next one. Stay